Liverpool versus Chelsea last Thursday at Anfield. Liverpool lose 1-0 to Chelsea, lose their fifth straight game. For the first time ever, they lose 5 straight home games. This is crazy, unprecedented times by Liverpool. No one could have seen this coming. Literally, no one could have seen this coming. Leicester City winning the Premier League had a higher chance than this happening. Liverpool won 68 straight home games before this 5-game losing streak at home. They look dead going forward. They look like they don't have confidence. Against Chelsea, they just managed 1 shot on target. It's crazy. I know a couple Liverpool fans, and it's crazy how even their confidence has gone down. They've gone from, we're going to defend, we're going to do the double, we might get a triple, we might get the treble, win the cup, win the league, win Champions League, to, all right, Champions League and league, to giving up on league and are like, all right, we'll finish top 4 and we'll do some damage on Champions League. And now Liverpool fans are losing their confidence too. They don't know what's going on with their team. I don't know what's going on with their team. It's crazy, crazy times. The fall from grace that Liverpool is experiencing is unprecedented. I don't know what to compare it to, because they were breaking records. It looked like everything was just flowing smoothly, and now, I've even heard some people question Klopp's job security at Liverpool. I think those people are crazy. He won them their league. He won them a Champions League. He's going to be there for a while. But to think that people are even mentioning that just 2 months ago would have been crazy. But now, I mean, Liverpool's kind of free falling. They might not even make Europa the way they're playing. I think they still have a chance for Champions League, and they'll definitely make Europa. But just the way they're playing has people talking are they even going to make Europa? I think they're currently the seventh place team in the Premier League right now. So they would get in Europa some years. Some years you have to be 6 to make it. But I've been saying for the last few weeks, oh man, Liverpool's having a hiccup. They're gonna turn it around. I don't know when they're finally gonna turn it around. Their players look like they lost all confidence. One player that really got my attention against Chelsea was Mane, 1-on-1 against the keeper. He didn't know what to do. It felt like he didn't control the ball properly, and then he kind of fumbled the opportunity. And I feel like in other chances, Mane makes a perfect control, finishes after the control, one touch to control, one touch to put it on the top right corner, and Liverpool go up 1-0. And now the other team's pressing to get back into the game, and Liverpool gets you on the counterattack, and you're done. And after that, it's just an open game. Liverpool dominate possession, dominate chances, and you're done. But Mane didn't finish that chance. 0-0 game. Liverpool feels the pressure. They can't really get anything going after that. And Chelsea pounced on them on defense because Liverpool's weak right now on defense. And they take the lead, and Liverpool never really looked dangerous, never really looked like they were really threatening Chelsea to get the equalizer. But I don't know how Liverpool fixes this. Diego Jota was back in the lineup. He came in for Salah, and he didn't really do much. But I can't blame this on Jota. He hasn't played for a while. He's been out with injury. So it's a lot to ask him to just come in and be the solution for Liverpool. But in the coming games, in the coming weeks, I do hope that Jota gets back into form and he's the spark that Liverpool need. But I think this season is pretty much done. I don't see them competing in Champions League and getting that far. The team just looks very... they're just lacking a lot of confidence. They don't look like the Liverpool that we've known the last few years. I think they finished top 4. They give a respectable showing in the Champions League. I don't know where they'll fizzle out, but I don't see them winning it or getting to the finals. And they managed somehow to get top 4, and then they just retool and they go to Champions League. They go into the Premier League next season with, they clear their heads, and they try again next year, and they just forget about this terrible, terrible year that they're having, because it's been a roller coaster. It's been pretty atrocious as of late, but I think they just move on from it and finish top 4. Liverpool's goal for the rest of the season should just be to finish top 4. And if they lose Champions League, I don't think anyone would really be surprised. As far as Chelsea, since Thomas Tuchel took over, Chelsea has looked very more tactically sound. They look like they're solid in the back line. Chelsea for Mount has been superb. The one thing Lampard did was give Mount his chance and play him and give him consistent minutes. Other than that, Tuchel has been miles ahead of Lampard. He's great tactically. I love the back three that he went to. Chelsea has been great defensively since he came in. Christensen, in particular, has looked amazing. He had probably the best game of the season against Liverpool, just taking the ball away from Liverpool's front three. But Chelsea, they're in the top four now. They have a real chance of staying in the top four. And that's what we all expected from Chelsea at the beginning of the year. We thought it was going to be City, Liverpool, and Chelsea, especially with the signings that Chelsea did. And now, after Tuchel came in and really shored up the defense, it looks like Chelsea as a team are just more prepared, more ready to play their opponents in the weekends or midweek. It just looks like Tuchel just is miles ahead. I cannot emphasize the difference between him and Lampard. Lampard, it just felt like he was throwing players out there and he was just trying to out-talent the teams. With Tuchel, they actually have a sense. They actually have an idea going forward. You can see his philosophy on the field with the back three, with the overlapping wing backs. So I really like what I'm seeing from Chelsea. Christensen has looked amazing. Like I said, Mount has been great for them, and they have been real solid in the back line. I think they've only conceded 2 goals since Tuchel took over in the Premier League. So I do have Chelsea finishing top 4. So it'll be City, Leicester, Chelsea, and I probably have Liverpool catching up to United, maybe taking that spot. It's probably going to be United and Liverpool that fight it for that 4th spot, in my opinion.